Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for the Taurus weekly forecast. This forecast is going to be beginning on Sunday, July 21st, and working through the week. What we're doing is we are flipping back to old school, the original format for my first videos when I first started my channel back in 2013. Before we actually put down cards, let me say thank you to all of you who supported me and who kept supporting me through my absence from YouTube. Thank you to those of you who got readings even though you couldn't see me doing videos. A lot of you got those readings while I was helping a friend who is a truck driver, and so you actually waited for those readings until I could get to a rest area and get that space correct energetically before I could actually do that reading. So thank you all for your patience and for your support during this time of transition for me. I do appreciate it so very much. Hello there, Ruby. I am feeling pretty good. I'm excited to be back. I've been missing all my people, so I am very happy to be here. All right, so this is for Taurus for the week beginning July 21st. Let me put down your cards and tell you what you have. Okay, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right, so Taurus on Sunday, the first card that you have coming up is my Six of Arrows in reverse. Now, Six of Arrows in reverse is telling me, Taurus, that there is something that was having a negative impact on you that you had left behind, and now, for whatever reason, you're moving back to it. I'm getting the strong impression that for the majority of you, this is that you've been on a diet and that diet has actually been showing you some rewards. But for whatever reason on Sunday, there's a temptation that comes along that's just a big temptation. So you might fall off the wagon a little bit on the diet for those of you that it applies in this particular way. Don't don't make it into a big thing. Just get back up and keep going. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't keep on falling off the wagon. Just get back up and keep going, like I said. Okay. So, like I said, Six of Arrows, it won't be a diet for all of you, although I do have strong diet energy. There is something negative that was having a negative influence on your life that you were leaving behind, Taurus, and being pretty successful with it. And for whatever reason on Sunday, you're very tempted to go back to it. So, don't give in to that temptation. You're doing so well. And if you do give in, don't beat yourself up. Just get back to doing what you know you need to do to make the improvements that you want in your life. Okay? So, next, let's look at Tuesday for Taurus. Or, excuse me, Monday. That was Sunday. So now what we have is Monday. And this may hang over and lag into Tuesday, too. The idea that I said that, there's always a meaning in those little things. So we've got the hooded man showing up for you, Taurus. And this just means that you're taking some time on Monday to really stop and be introspective and think things over and be thinking about what it is that you actually, what makes you tick? What makes you happy? What makes you upset? Why? Are those things reasonable things to be happy or upset about? You're taking some time to really understand your own self and your own priorities and what you want out of life. Okay. So that's going to be Monday, even going a little bit into Tuesday, Taurus. Now, your official Tuesday card is a really great one. This one is the Wheel of Fortune. And what this talks about is things turning into a good direction. So maybe where you were having a little bit of a struggle, maybe if there was some part in your life that it felt like for every time you got a step forward, two steps backward was the next result. This is changing now. Now you are coming into a cycle where things are going to come together in a more easy, more positive way for you. Okay. So that's Tuesday. Yep. Next we have Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday, Taurus, what you have is the otter showing up in reverse. I kind of feel like, Taurus, that you're supposed to be spending some time in one place during the day on Wednesday and spending some time in another place. So you have your day kind of split up, or you have allocations of where you're supposed to be at different times during the day on Wednesday. And it comes across to me that you are not feeling very comfortable with moving from space to space. I think you're going to choose one of those spaces and you're going to decide that you want to camp out there all day if you can get away with it. A lot of you will do that. Those of you who won't do that, it won't be because you don't want to. It'll just be because you feel like you can't. Okay? All right. So that was Wednesday. Next, we're looking at Thursday. This is my struggle card, and it's showing up in reverse for you, Taurus. Now, this is telling me that there's some kind of situation that has been a struggle for you, and this is not like a little struggle. This is something that's been going on for a while. And when this card comes up in reverse, this is telling me that that struggle is coming to an end for you on Thursday. Now, there are different reasons a struggle can come to an end. It can come to an end because you've won the struggle and you've got what you set out to get. But there also could be that you've just decided that it's not worth the energy or the effort to continue on with the struggle, and so you end the struggle. Either way, when this struggle ends, not having to put out that much energy towards this thing anymore is a relief. So when this struggle ends, it's a relief. Whether you've actually accomplished what you wanted to or not, either way, it's a relief that you don't have to keep up with that struggle anymore. All right. So that is for Thursday, Taurus. Next, we have Friday. Excuse me while I wet my whistle. Okay, Taurus. Friday is what you have showing up as the Five of Stones. This is my endurance card in this deck. This talks about waiting for something, putting up with things that you're not really thrilled about, in the hopes that after a certain amount of time passes or after a certain event occurs, then things will change and you'll be in a good position for when those things change to really benefit from that change. So endurance is kind of putting up with something in the hopes that things will get better. It's an interesting word and an interesting concept to me. So this is what I see for your Friday, is that you're putting up with something in the hopes that if you put up with it long enough, eventually things will get better. You're trying to be patient with some kind of situation. Okay. This comes up a lot for people who have to spend time away from their loved ones. Maybe if somebody's traveling for work, this can be an endurance, putting up with, okay, well, they're gone, but I'm waiting for them to come back. And when they come back, we'll be able to do fun things again and talk our silly talk and do our snuggling or whatever. Okay, so it's just endurance, waiting for better times. Okay, so that's Friday for Taurus. And then Saturday, Seven of Bows. Seven of Bows in this deck talks about cleaning house, literally and figuratively. I've had it show up for people who were taking things to Goodwill or Salvation Army. This is cleaning out the junk, getting rid of the baggage. So this could be literally that you are cleaning out the junk out of your house, Taurus, on Saturday. But it also could very much be emotionally getting rid of old emotional baggage. I mean, you can see there's a nice pathway that's cleared here on this card, and there's a burn pile. Somebody's burning up the debris and the brush that was in the way, that was not letting the path be clear. So this is really about, clearing away baggage, clearing away clutter, clearing away those things that are garbage, that are taking up our space and our time, so that our minds and our space can be more free. So that's what I see for you Sunday, Taurus. Thank you to those of you who have stopped by. If this is your first time seeing me and you like this type of reading, feel free to subscribe. If this reading has helped you, feel free to share this reading with others that you think it may help as well. And then, of course, also I do offer live readings, both by phone or by Skype, depending what your preference is. And I offer 1 or 2 question readings that are pre-recorded as well. All of that information can be found on my website, which is www.amista.info, and that is in the description box below so that you can find it. All my contact information is there. Once you figure out which type of reading you would like, just get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled quickly, quickly, quickly. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Have a great, wonderful, thrilling week. Peace out.